Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to this video. Today we are on FairyTail Wizard's Chronicle, and guys, this is going to be a quick reminder video, effectively, on the beginner tips and best sort of things to do in the game. Now, when you start off, the game is low-key kind of overwhelming. There's a lot of clicking. There's a lot of just trying to get your head around all the different concepts, all the different characters. And I appreciate that that could be a lot. Now, I'm lucky enough to have played games like Fortress Saga, which operate in a very similar way to this game. So, using that information and I guess that belief of like how characters work, I'm going to talk to you guys about this game. So, and what you should be doing moving forward. Now, I know we have a reroll video out, and rerolling is a whole thing in the game. When rerolling, I've already told you guys which characters I would personally go for. I wouldn't say that you have to go for those characters. End of the day, you can play it the way you want. We still don't know what the meta will evolve into, because there will be a meta. Certain characters will combo with other characters in a much better way. Right now, I really do like the Makarov. I really do like Irene. Like initial tests show that she is absolutely busted. I really like Minerva as well. So there's a few characters that I really like. This version of Urza's really good. This version of Natsu's really good. So if you start with any of those, I think you're in a really good place. But you are going to get a bunch of UR tickets as you progress through the game, and any of the ones that have selectors means you can't get the Natsu or the Urza. So if you are going to pick up things like Makarov or things like Minerva or Irene, you are going to be able to select those, so you're going to be able to get them stronger as you progress through the game. Another character that's actually worth noting is when you come into the rankings, you will see that you're going to be picking up a bunch of levies along the way. Levy is really strong. She is, I think, an A tier, B tier, but the fact that she's so accessible and the fact that you can just keep getting copies of her as you progress through the game makes her actually quite very usable. So she is a unit that you should keep an eye out and definitely be using. As you can see, I still use her in my team. My formation looks like this. Again, your formations do not need to look anything like this. This is by no means an optimal formation, but it is, what it is. Now, with beginner tips, let's talk about actual beginner tips. So when you come into your chest over here, you are going to see that there are some quick rewards. Initially, you're going to want to just go and claim these. Ideally, you don't want to be claiming them. You want to be pushing your stages as high as possible before you claim them, because these, well, they will literally give you 2 hours worth of EXP, gold, and other, cool rewards based on the stage you're on. So the higher your stage, the more rewards you're going to get. Therefore, for claiming these, the later in the day you can, the more EXP and the more rewards you're going to get. It is important to note, the servers reset in Japan time. So it will be midnight Japan time, which is about 3 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Europe time. So if you're based in Europe, it's 4 p.m. for you, 3 p.m. for us in the UK, and midnight for anyone in Japan. If you're not in any of those countries or regions, just convert appropriately. But that is the cutoff. So even if it's 2 p.m., you come in and claim it then, so be it. Like, make sure you claim it as late as possible. Secondly, you're going to be given throughout like your experience, you'll be given EXP potions that say 2 hours on them. Again, hold them to as late as you can and only use them when it's time to use them. Because again, the higher your stage, the more you're going to get. Like right now, if we click on this, you can see, oh, not there. I think it's over here. You could see that I'm getting, what is it, 5,200 gold, 52,000 EXP a minute, and that is going to add up naturally because of just how high we are. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is summons. Now, initially, I think everyone's thought process was summons are going to be hard to get, and therefore you should summon, reroll, and then just hold. The game gives you so many summons. I wouldn't be too worried about using them, and I wouldn't be too worried about using your gems either. The game definitely gives you a lot of gems, a lot of summons, and as you progress through the game, you are getting more summons, more gems. So I guess what I'm saying is you can use them. Like once you exceed 1,000, by all means, chuck a 300 times in. Why not? But when you come into your home, every couple of stages, you are going to need to come over here, and one of these quests is going to be use 10 summons. Go and do those 10 summons. Make sure that at the bottom here, this little blue box, make sure you are constantly doing whatever it's asking, because that's the quickest way to progress in the game. You're going to get tons of rewards for it. You're never going to be gate kept. it's really, really strong. So you want to make sure that you're always doing this, whether it's put 1 level on a character, do 10 summons, or just kill monsters. That is something you want to always be doing. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about is actually packs really quickly. So not everyone wants to spend, and that's absolutely fine. But I will say this: the beginner pack, the Urza beginner pack for 79 pence, is really good value. You get a very, very strong unit, and you're also going to be picking up this memory. I am going to just call these memories. This memory is really, really powerful. I mean, I've been playing this game for, almost a full day now, and I have only gotten to the point where I can start farming these now. This will give you, for 79p, you will get a day's worth of progress. That's effectively what this is giving you. It's a day's worth of progress and a little bit of luck. It's also meaning that you can push up to the stages that I'm at right now, because what it does is it gives you that initial power so you can plow through day one. So they are kind of worth it. The next one is $2.20, I think it is. At least that is what it is in pounds. It's $2.20. Again, massive boost. And then the last one is £4.20, I think it is. So in total, I think it was like just under £8 for all 3 of these. And again, it's just meant I've had 0 blockages on my progress. But how much of a progress is it actually giving me? When you pick them all up, it's literally about a day's worth of progress. As you can see, I can now start getting level 44 stuff, which means that's all that's actually given me. So it's about a day's worth of progress, just to let you guys know. Make sure that you do use all your tickets. So every single one of these tickets are used before the reset time, which again is 3 p.m. UK time or midnight JP time. And yeah, other than that, boys, that is it. That is literally all there is to this game. You're going to sit there, you're going to try and clear the bosses. If you can't clear the bosses, like me right now, I can't clear Hades, you might want to just rejig, change positions a little, see if other units work. Don't be scared to experiment. There is definitely a lot that can be done. Oh, look there, Wendy's survived. That means we don't clear it. But on another run, watch how Wendy clears it. And again, there are no limits to you clicking that button, so just do it. There's no downside. All right. That is it. That is all the beginner tips today. I'm going to be trying to release more videos on this, so if you like the content, make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will keep posting FairyTail content. I'll see you all soon. Bye.